First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who are well and who taught us the truth. Today's lesson will be entitled somewhere along the lines of No Man Knoweth. No Man Knoweth. Because you have individuals, Christians, I believe, saying that today is the day that it's supposed to get raptured. Let's see, September 23rd, rapture. See, look, TikTok rapture prophecy for September 23rd, 24th, 2025 sparks global reactions and debate. And this is by a pastor. This is Pastor Joshua Molecular claims the rapture will occur September 23rd, 24th, 2025. TikTok users inspired by the prophecy have quit jobs and sold possessions. Come on, man. You got people falling for the okie doke, man. It says the rapture belief is common among the evangelist Christians, but not universal. Social media reactions range from sincere faith to widespread parody. Historical apocalyptic predictions have never materialized. So you see, it says TikTok users inspired by the prophecy have quit jobs and sold possessions. Come on, man. On the eve of September 23rd, 2025, social media platforms erupted with one of the most feverish apocalyptic predictions in recent memory. In this latest wave, the rapture, the sudden ascent of Christian believers into heaven, wasn't just whispered about in church basements or obscure online. Instead, it ablaze across TikTok, X, and YouTube, captivating millions and sparking a frenzy that blurred the line between satire and sincerity. We'll get a little bit more than you can read. This from azat.tv. It says, at the heart of the viral prophecy, the pastor, a South African preacher, whose interview with Sent Twin TV became the seed for a digital wildfire. He claimed that God appeared to him in a dream, conveying a clear, urgent message. I am coming. He specified the day, September 23rd and 24th, coinciding with Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. So I guess, quote unquote, this is coincides with the Jewish New Year. Don't make sense, man. And declared that the rapture was imminent, where the world was ruddering out. The pastor described vivid visions of, quote unquote, Jesus seated on his throne, accompanied by warnings of powerful beings chasing and consuming those left behind. And it's a yada, 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 bunch of bullshit, man. Because at the end of the day, man, no man knoweth the day nor the hour wherein the Most High is going to return. Not even the sun. Let's just get that real quick. No man knoweth. Let's see. This is just a few right here. Matthew 24, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. Again, knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So the Heavenly Father is the only one who knoweth when that day is going to come, man. And it's not when you just disappear in the thin air. Your clothes get left behind, everything gets left behind, because we still got to go through the evil. We still got to go through the wickedness and the ungodliness and the devices that have planned for the society to go through. You're not going to escape the judgment. You're not going to escape the tribulation that is to come. You ain't went through nothing, man. We ain't went through shit yet, man. So how can you say that the rapture is coming when we ain't went through nothing? This world hasn't went through nothing. You haven't went through nothing. The only thing that you have suffered is a flat tire. That's the only thing you've suffered, man. We got to go through a tribulation. We got to go through the stress. We got to go through the worst time in history, man. But you have people who saying, yeah, well, we're going to escape the evil times to come. No, you're not. We got to go through this, man. As it says in Acts 14. And he's a quote-unquote pastor telling you this, man. He don't know shit. He don't know shit from apple butter. Look up what apple butter look like, and he can't tell the difference between what shit is and what apple butter is. Acts 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, not to quit their jobs, not exhorting them to sell their possessions because the end of the world is about to happen tomorrow, today, tonight. No, exhorting them to continue in the faith. And that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So we got to go through tribulation. We got to go through the stress. We got to go through this worst time in history that the Lord Yahweh Shemi Yahshua has prepared for this society, for this world, for the people. You ain't went through the hour of temptation. Tribulation, G 23:47, the ellipsis. A pressing together, pressure, oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress, straits. You ain't been through that. And Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, which that's not his name. His name is Yahweh, which means he saves, he delivers. He said what? And I believe it's the 4th chapter. John 4. And verse, where's it? It was when he was praying to the Father. It might not be in 4. I believe it's in John 17. John 17 and verse 15. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. And when you look in the NLT, it says, I'm not asking you to take them out of the world, raptured up before the evil comes. What the hell have you went through? If that's the case, you think you're greater than Yahweh. You think you're greater than quote unquote Jesus then, if you think you're going to get raptured before the evil times. Because what did Yahweh say 2 chapters before in John 15 and verse 20? And this is in red, so this is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. This is him speaking, man. The Son of God. John 15 and 20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. And if you think the rapture is going to happen today and you start quitting your jobs, you start selling all your possessions, now you're homeless, now you're broke, then you think you're greater than Jesus, man, quote unquote, which his name is Yahweh. You think you're better than Yahweh, man, the Son of God. If that's the case, if you really believe that, then you think you're better. But what does it say? The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. Has this happened to you yet? Has this happened to you believers, quote unquote? Have you been persecuted? Have you been hated by all people for his name's sake? As it says in real quick, we're going to come back to that John 17, Matthew 24, in verse Matthew 24 and verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Has this happened yet? So how are you going to get raptured? How are you going to be raptured up and then this happens? How? How are they going to kill you? How are they going to come up against you, man? Revelation 3. This hasn't happened yet, man. No man knoweth the day nor the hour. Revelation 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon earth. Has this happened yet? And that word keep, let's look up that word keep now, man. In the Greek, G5083, tereo, to attend to carefully, to take care of, to guard, not to take them away from it, not to rapture them up in the air before the hour of temptation. No, but to protect them as they go through this, man. as they go through these things, man, as they go through the worst time in history, as they go through Jacob's trouble, as they go through the judgments and the plagues that the Lord Yahweh has wrote for this society and this world to go through. Not to rapture them up before it happens, no, but to protect them during it. To reserve. Right here it says to preserve. That word preserve. Maintain something in its original or existing state. To maintain or keep alive. To keep safe from harm or injury. Not to rapture them up, but to protect them during it, man. And that's the same word, I believe, that's in John 17. Let's see. Because it said what? But that thou shouldest keep them. John 17 and verse 15, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. Not to take them out, not to take them away. No, but not to rapture them up. No, but to protect them, to reserve them, to preserve them. The word keep now. Tereo. G5083. Tereo. To attend to carefully. To guard. To reserve. Synonyms. To watch. To keep. To guard. This hasn't happened yet, man. You ain't went through shit. Again, now let's go back to that what was that? Matthew 24, verse 18, 36. Matthew 24 and verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So only the Father knows, man. He's not going to give you. He's not going to come to you in a dream and say, "Yeah, it's going to happen on this date, my son. My son, it's going to happen on September 23rd, 2025." No. Now we will receive visions of the end. We will receive visions of the time to come, which many brothers have. Even the people of the world have seen visions. You had a young woman, a young girl, but she was probably a Latino, maybe Issachar. She had a dream, and of the end. And she started crying, and when she woke up, she was crying, and her mother, whoever it was holding her, trying to, comfort her. And she said that he's coming for his people. So we're going to receive visions, but the Lord isn't going to say, "Yeah, I'm coming on this date." No, that would go against the scriptures. That'd be too easy. You've seen that, and I bet the majority of those people who quit their jobs, who sold their possessions, they didn't really believe. They just did it, man. Just for shits and giggles, and just hoping, just an inkling that they could squeeze in. A lot of people's going, if the people knew when the end would be, people would just bullshit up until that day, man. And that's what them people was doing who quit their jobs. They was bullshitting all the way up until that time. Say, "Oh yeah, now it's time. Let me quit my job." No, man, that's not how this works. Mark 13 and 32. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. So even Yahweh side doesn't know, man. See what this says. Go back. But yeah, that was really the point for that one. Now let me get this. And 2 Peter, then I'm gonna hit the road. Make it in transit. 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, unexpectedly, as it says in the NLT. It's going to be unexpectedly, man. That word unexpectedly. That dude who said that, he's a goofball, man. The South African goofball. in a way that was not expected or regarded as likely. A lot of people don't even believe that it's going to happen, man. Majority of the people don't even regard it. They don't even expect it. They don't even regard it as likely. Suddenly, surprisingly, without warning. That would be a warning, man. Dude said, yeah, it's going to happen September 23rd. That's a warning. Now what the Lord has given us again is signs to know when He is near, to know when we are at the door. But He didn't give us a due date. There is no due date, man. Without notice. That was a notice what that individual gave. That's a false prophet. That's a false prophecy, man. Without notice, on the spur out of the blue. It says, but the day of the Lord comes a thief. But the day of the Lord comes a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So it's going to happen unexpectedly, man, like a thief in the night. The thief isn't going to give you a warning. He's going to say, yeah, I'm going to come on September 23rd, so be ready. And then what? Then you're going to be up all night with your shotgun out waiting for the thief to come. No, the thief isn't going to tell you when he's going to come, man. He's going to show up unexpectedly when you least expect it. He's going to be plotting you out. He's going to be watching your patterns, and then right when you fall asleep and you're in that deep sleep and in that REM sleep, then he's on the way. Then he's there. Then when you wake up, everything's gone. Won't come as a thief in the night, man. 1 Thessalonians 5:2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Unexpectedly, man. Unexpectedly. Revelation 16 verse 15. In the NLT, look, I will come as unexpectedly as a thief. So, and this Yahweh starts speaking. So even he knows he's going to. The Father is going to send him out of nowhere. It's time. It says in the NLT, blessed are all who are watching for me. A lot of these individuals aren't watching for the Lord Yahweh Shemi outside. Blessed are all who are watching for me, who keep their clothing ready. These people aren't ready, man. It says, who keep their clothing ready so they will not have to walk around naked and ashamed. These people aren't ready, man. These people are just walking around blindly, listening to everything that these false individuals are saying. It's going to happen out of nowhere, man.